My gorgeous Gemini, at the beginning of this week, you know, you are basically going to there is going to be such a positive news you're going to have. This news is really going to immediately put your mind to rest, because at the same time it's to do with something that you were worrying about, to the point where you were just kind of worrying about your future a little bit, like in terms of like, oh God, my stability is like kind of changing, or my stability in life in general, it's kind of getting affected. I'm not saying the stability in your life is getting affected, but I'm also saying, like, kind of again, a lot of problems and lots of worries and lots of difficult issues you have been dealing with for the last few months have been kind of leading to this point where you kind of did worry a little bit about your future. But also in between, not that long ago, you know, you had some kind of a news and some kind of a message, something that maybe did shake you up a little bit, and it made you worried about your imminent future. Oh no, what is going to happen? You know, you just kind of were aware of some kind of changes which are indeed going to start taking place in your life. So you were really, really worried. So this in itself, it's a lot to do with things you were worrying about at the beginning of this week, because you are going to have this wonderful news. You're going to have this wonderful message. And I know that, oh, you're going to be like, you're going to feel so, oh yeah, you're going to feel so relieved, my gorgeous Gemini. You're going to feel so relieved. You're going to feel so kind of relaxed, and immediately I can see that this is going to affect your emotional stability. So something has been kind of affecting you emotionally, like I mean this has been affecting you like emotionally, you know, and this is why this is important. But also listen to me very carefully, baby. It's not only about this, like an important news, an important message you're gonna have when it comes to something that you have been worrying about. Do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why you don't need to worry about this anymore? Because it's to do with an opportunity that you are going to have. It's to do with this opportunity. So you are gonna have this major opportunity. So it's not only about this news where you are gonna realize that now you're gonna be emotionally stable, when you're gonna realize where you're gonna be able to relax, because it's to do with something that you were worrying about when it comes to your future, where the reason why you're not gonna worry about it anymore, it's because of this opportunity you're going to have. This opportunity, this major opportunity you are going to have. This in itself, oh my God, it's to do with a new beginning. It's to do with so many possibilities connected to this opportunity. But this in itself happened in such a spontaneous way. Listen to me very carefully. Follow this. Do this. Do things that makes you feel so optimistic, you know? And this in itself, it's also going to start like this, like pretty much so, this the beginning of some kind of adventure, to be quite honest with you. And it's also, this is going to bring so much pleasure into your life as well. By the time you get to the last part of this week, oh, here we go again. Somebody's going to wind you up. Somebody who is in your life, and this particular person has been winding you up for a while. You know, this particular person is going to really wind you up. Someone is again going to wind you up. It's somebody in your life, somebody who you had problems with, and somebody who you just couldn't kind of see eye to eye with. And I spoke about this person before because it's to do with somebody who is just very strange and very unusual. This particular person I've seen before had a really strange and unusual upbringing. This particular person is never going to be normal because of their upbringing. And I'm not talking about like necessarily trauma. I'm not talking about trauma people go through, because sometimes traumas, you know, in childhood, it changes people forever. It changes people's lives forever. Trauma in childhood can change people's lives forever. And I don't care what people say. People can have as many chats and talk about it with psychologists or whoever. It's just about having a different perspective on things, you know, to kind of hold on to at the time when you find things really difficult. But in general, traumas really do change people's lives forever. But this in itself, it's also a lot to do with our personal spiritual journey and certain things we have to go through. You know, but that's the completely different subject now that I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about this particular person here, my gorgeous Gemini. It's like this particular person is going to irritate you. And this particular person in your life that you already had difficulties with, it's going to be demanding something from you. And I just need you to kind of understand that, first of all, when that person demands something from you, first of all, you're going to feel angry and anxious. But then I don't want you to make an impulsive mistake. Don't go and have a go at this person. Don't argue with this person whatsoever. Because the more you think about it, the more you're going to intuitively connect to this. And you're going to realize what this person is demanding. There is something going to be strange, something that's going to be unusual. And once you reconnect with that person, there is something really kind of crazy you're going to find out about that person, something major, something that you didn't know. And you're going to be grateful to God that you were not impulsive. And this is why I just need you to take your little time with this. Indeed, by the time you get to the last part of this week, wow, something really unexpected is going to happen. Something unexpected is going to happen at around the end of this week. Something unpredictable is going to happen at the end of this week. What's going to happen, it's like pretty much so going to be completely unpredictable, as I already said, I know, but it's going to play a really huge role when it comes to you having a courage, whatever is going to happen at the end of the week, whatever unpredictable is going to happen at the end of the week, it's going to play a huge role when it comes to you having a courage, because that in itself is going to be a turning point. Why, you may ask? And what courage, you may ask? Well, the courage to really take that opportunity with both hands immediately. The opportunity at the beginning of this week. You became aware of this massive opportunity. You're going to be so happy, you're going to be so excited, but it's not that you're going to do something about it immediately. And only at the end of this week you're going to realize, oh God, I didn't have maybe enough courage to go for this opportunity, but you're only going to realize this at the end of the week. So I think that something bad is going to come to an end. However, all this is going to work beautifully and brilliantly in your favor. So now, my gorgeous Gemini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what is going to be a tarot card of the week. Ooh. Your patience is about to start paying off, but I need you to be patient just a little bit longer. Your patience is about to start paying off, my gorgeous Gemini, but I feel like a real message for you here is that you still need to be a little bit more patient, and your patience is going to start paying off big time, and you will know what am I talking about as well, because there is a very interesting omen and a very interesting sign you're going to have at the time when you're thinking about it this week. Indeed. Hello, my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.